Now the fight is between the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP as the Enforcement Directorate has now summoned Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal to appear before it for questioning in the Liquorgate scandal on the 2nd of November. That's this coming Thursday. According to the ED, Kejriwal will be asked to clarify some new leads which have surfaced after Sanjay Singh's questioning in this case. Kejriwal's name had cropped up in various charge sheets the ED has filed in this case over the alleged meeting that took place at his residence where the draft policy was discussed. Remember, the Chief Minister is not an accused in this case. He's not named in the charge sheet as an accused, but his name does come up in a few places. This is after his top lieutenant Manish Sisodia was denied bail after the Supreme Court after it observed that tentatively 338 crore money trail had been established. While the BJP says that agencies probing Liquorgate have been vindicated, the Aam Aadmi Party maintains that this is a conspiracy to finish off the party ahead of the general elections, and they're convinced that on the 2nd of November, when Mr. Kejriwal goes to the ED office for questioning, he will be arrested.
Bharatiya Janata Party has adopted a strategy that whoever they cannot defeat in elections, they will finish off the parties by sending all their leaders to jail.
सभी जो उनके विरोधी है, उनके नेताओं के ऊपर झूठे फायर, फिर सीबीआई, फिर ईडी करके आपके सरकार में, भारतीय जनता पार्टी में क्या सब दूध के धुले हुए हैं?
ये तालिबानी सिस्टम जब चाहे जिस विपक्षी नेता को चाहे उसको गिरफ्तार कर सकता है, उसको सवाल कर सकता है, उसको जो जनादेश मिला है उसका अपमान कर सकता है।
सच्चाई ये है कि जब से सत्ता में आए हैं, एक के बाद दूसरा इनका नेता भ्रष्टाचार में लिप्त पाया।
कई दर्जन नेता जेल के अंदर है। मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग, प्रमाण के साथ भ्रष्टाचार की तथ्य, ये सब उजागर हो चुका है। इनको बेल तक भी नहीं मिल रहा है।
Straight face-off on brass tacks. Shazia Ilmi of the BJP and Abhinandita Mathur of the Aam Aadmi Party both are joining us. Abhinandita Mathur, in multiple places in the ED charge sheet, Mr. Kejriwal's name is mentioned, whether it was the FaceTime meeting set up between Sameer Mahindra and Mr. Kejriwal, whether it was the draft document being discussed in his house, the Chief Minister's official residence. Why should he be not called for questioning? You're on mute, Abhinandita. You have to unmute, please.
Yeah, good evening. Sorry. Anybody is free to make allegations and they can make baseless or imaginary allegations. That's not a problem. And of course, Mr. Kejriwal, like with all other leaders, will comply, will go, to the investigative agencies as he has in the past. That's not an issue. I think the problem that we have in all this is the sheer vendetta that the BJP is doing, and they're not able to hide it. The fact that, our leaders have been not only cooperating with the agencies, but have actually been unfairly treated in many cases is just a story that's been going on. And it is for everybody to see what is going on and why one small party has become such a threat for the BJP that one imaginary...
But ma'am, it's not just the BJP. Yesterday, Supreme Court said 338 crore money trail has been tentatively established. So is the Supreme Court also in vendetta against you?
And tentatively is the operative word. And PMLA is a complex and difficult, the section to get, the act to get bail in. And we know that.
Okay.
So tentative is the operative word. And
Shazia Ilmi, the opposition is making also a larger charge. Arvind Kejriwal, Manish Sisodia, Hemant Soren, Abhishek Banerjee. No agency, ED, IT, CBI is going after any of your party leaders. They're only interested in going after opposition leaders. Why? Only they are corrupt.
Exactly. That's all they can do. That's all they can do, because they don't know how to answer this. They can't answer that there has been a money trail which has been established, which is why Manish Sisodia has been denied bail not once, not twice, not thrice, but 6 times.
Please
whether you
stand
look at, let me
corrected.
finish.
Please
No,
stand
we can't do it
corrected.
like this.
Abhinandita, one second.
Yeah.
Let her finish.
Whether
Let
it's
her
Sonia
finish.
Gandhi or
I'm only correcting a
yeah.
fact.
Okay.
So whether
Okay,
it's Sonia
okay,
Gandhi
yeah.
or Rahul Gandhi
Okay, got it,
recently,
yeah.
even
Let her
Lalu Prasad
finish, yeah.
Yadav or Sanjay Raut, yeah, all of them have got bail. Manish Sisodia has been denied bail 6 times. And this time, now a very simple question which my friend here would refuse to answer and would rather make all kinds of stories and answer as to why the commission fee or the distribution was raised from 5% to 12%, ensuring windfall gains to the wholesale liquor mafia and companies. No answers. No, they have no answers as to why the license fee was hiked from 5 lakhs to 5 crores. No answer. How does a figure of 338 come into the picture? When you take out the 12% commission fee by 5, what is the remaining figure? That is the windfall gains given. The policy was tweaked deliberately to enable the cartel to make more money, and the consumers were not passed on the profit. Where did the profit
Abhinandita,
go?
even the
So far
court,
they kept saying,
even the
"Where is
court
the money?
opined
Where is
that
the money?"
yesterday in the bail order
So-
that 85% of the
please
market
give us-
was controlled
so,
by
yeah.
2 players, and the policy was changed to benefit those 2 players. The court has said this in its order yesterday.
And then the policy was revoked.
Yeah,
Firstly-
let her respond.
Okay,
Abhinandita, yeah.
firstly, let's stand corrected, and for the record, and you said it yourself, Zaka, that this is what the court said is that this is a tentative trail that they suspect. Okay, tentative being the operative word. Number 2, the court also observed, and this is very critical to the matter,
On
that
the basis of which the bail was
any
dismissed.
government has it within its purview to create policies, to formulate policies which from time to time may benefit the market in general. That is what a government is supposed to do. So the court itself did not find any problem in the fact that a government in its purview, with an elected government in its purview, decides to make certain changes in the policy.
Okay.
And policy, like anything else, many of the schemes of the government can always be withdrawn or be challenged, and this happened as well. So
Okay.
I don't see why
I
this.
find it so ironic.
Last word. No, Shazia,
When you get
one
elected,
point which opposition leaders consistently make is there were leaders of your party also who faced serious charges of corruption. Hemanta Biswa had, Yediyurappa had, there were other leaders also who faced serious corruption charges. How come they get whitewashed when they join the BJP?
Absolutely, that
Zaka,
is really.
let her answer,
because
Shazia, yeah.
Because you have limited time. Because you have limited time, and this is the topic, I will choose to speak about the specifics of the charges and this big scam instead of us broad brushing it, because our lady here is trying to run away because she knows that the more she explains as to what Supreme Court is doing, she cannot
Shazia
explain as
ji,
to why Manish Sisodia has
Ajit
been
Pawar,
denied bail,
how does
why
Ajit
Arvind
Pawar
Kejriwal is being called,
overnight-
why was the policy
overnight
made, why was the policy
becomes an
taken
angel,
back. You have
he
egg
was
on your
as
face
reclined
and you
by
cut a
Mr.
sorry
Prime
figure
Minister.
because you were caught
Shazia ji,
stealing. You were indulging in corruption.
sad,
There are 2
very
matters of
sad.
corruption.
Shazia ji,
Prevention
very
of
sad.
Corruption Act, Prevention of Money Laundering Act,
sad. You
and
can
in
do
both
better than
both are
that,
very serious charges. It is ironical when I didn't hear of you, Arvind Kejriwal and I, when we used to do Lokpal consultations, would discuss this threadbare. So I think the senior people of Aam Aadmi Party know what a soup they're in. No matter how much you try to say it's which one.
well,
All right, I'm
well,
afraid I'm
well,
completely out of time.
BJP
Let's see on Thursday when the Delhi Chief Minister appears before the Enforcement Directorate and the questions they put before him, we will hopefully get better answers as to what exactly happened in this Liquorgate scandal. Was the policy tweaked to aid just 2 private players? What happened to the monies, the losses that the Exchequer had to take as a consequence of that, and the monies in lieu of, if there were monies in lieu of, where did that go? Even this 338 crore, which the court opined was tentatively established, where has that money gone? It's not a small amount.